You have been on the path for months, and while you expected the world to bow to your new power, you've noticed something strange and unsettling. People are starting to flinch in your presence. Old friends are becoming distant, and strangers seem to give you an aggressive wide berth today. The tragedy of the high vibration man is that he becomes a living mirror for everyone he encounters. When you are full of your own life force, your aura is so dense that it reflects the insecurities and internal leaks of those who are still living in depletion and you aren't doing anything wrong. You are experiencing the social shadow, a biological phenomenon where your coherent energy triggers a threat response in the dysregulated nervous systems of others. Your stillness feels like a judgment to those who are chaotic and leaky in their end. According to social dominance theory, humans are constantly ranking each other through nonverbal cues. On retention, your androgen-saturated presence signals a level of authority that most people aren't prepared to handle. You have moved into the top 1%, and the bottom 99% feels very and reference the uncanny valley of character. Because you are no longer performative or people-pleasing, you appear hyper-real to a world that is used to fake masks. Your authenticity is terrifying because it suggests that you cannot be bought, manipulated, or managed by the usual social. The social shadow is the price of your ascension. You are no longer fitting in because you were born to stand out. You must have the courage to be the only person in the room who is actually there. You are the master of the fee. Imagine you are a solid oak tree in a forest of grass. When the wind of opinion blows, the grass bends, but you stay still. The grass doesn't hate you, but it is intimidated by your lack of movement. You are the anchor. They cannot move and vary. Most men fail because they dim their light to make others comfortable. They relapse just to fit in again. They choose belonging over being. You must be willing to walk alone in your radiance until you find a new tribe that can actually match your own very. The twist that changes your social reality is the filter of truth. Your retained energy is a sieve that catches the high-value people and drops the low-value ones. If someone is intimidated by you, they were never equipped to walk at your side anyway, today. And to navigate the shadow, you must implement the graceful dominance protocol immediately. You must use your power to bless and lift, not to scorn. If you act arrogant, you justify their fear. If you act kind but unmoved, you become an inspirational figure they cannot help but. And practical framework step 1, the softening gaze. When you notice someone is nervous around you, do not stare them down. Use a kind smile to bridge the gap. This proves that your power is safe and that you are a protector, not a predator of the practical framework step 2, the minimalist speech. Do not over-explain yourself to calm their anxiety. Speak less, but with more warmth. Let your presence do the heavy lifting, while your words provide the comfort. You are the master of the weighted silence and the very. Practical framework step 3, the radical acceptance. Accept that you will be the bad guy in some people's stories simply because you are disciplined. Their projection is not your reality. Stay true to your path and let the dust settle where it may and vary. Expectation reset. Your family might be the hardest to deal with. They remember the old leaky you and are confused by the new solid you. Give them time to calm down and adjust to your new frequency. You are the change. They are very. The reality of the intimidating man is that he is a natural leader. People fear you because they know they would follow you if you asked. You must carry this responsibility with humility and honor. You are a man of the people, but you are, and you will notice that high-value women are drawn to the very shadow that intimidates the weak. They are looking for a man who is too big for the average world. Your retention aura is the vetting process that finds your queen for you and. The world wants you to stay small because a small man is predictable. By becoming intimidating, you are becoming free. You are occupying your space with zero apology. You are a lethal social force who is finally right in his own very powerful end. You might feel a sudden surge of loneliness as the old world fades away. This is the birth pangs of your new kingdom. You are clearing the land so you can build something real. You are the master of the void and very. Tears of sovereign strength might hit you when you realize you no longer care what they think. You have found validation in your seed and your soul. You are the judge and the jury of your own conduct. You are finally, beautifully, very end. The suspense of your shadow life is the realization that you are a giant. You didn't grow larger. You just stopped shrinking. Now that you are at full height, the world looks different. You are the alchemist of the presence and vary. Your relationships will become quality-based rather than quantity-based. You will have fewer friends, but deep allegiances. You are building a brotherhood of the solid rather than a club of the leaky. This is the foundation of a real life, and this is the philosophy of the shadow. You are moving beyond popularity and into power. You are treating your energy as a holy boundary that must be respected. You are the master of the seed, the captain of the aura, and the emotional weight of being intimidating is the feeling of heavy solitude. You are the king on the hill. It is quiet up there, but the view is magnificent. You must remain grounded to keep from floating away into ego but the danger is in cruelty. Do not use your aura to crush those who are smaller than you. Use your light to guide them home. You are a warrior of the spirit, using your shadow to protect the innocent and end. One moment of social desperation can thin your aura and relieve their fear. You must be the sentry of your own stature. You are choosing long-term authority over short-term likability every single day of your life. You are the master of. Your journey is a biological masterpiece in the art of masculine gravitas. You are proving that a man's presence is the final word in any social equation. You are the solid point in a fluid world. A man who has finally found. The suspense of the next social interaction is the source of your new quiet focus. You are ready to be felt. You are the master of the energy, the captain of the shadow, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally learned. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. Real wisdom deserves real energy. Drop a thanks to fuel the next level. As the sun sets on your shadowy day, you stand in the absolute fullness, a man who is finally weighty. You are the retained man, the master of the intimidation factor, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally found the way. The final silence of this script is the silence of complete self-possession. No noise, no faking. Just the steady rhythmic pulse of a man who is finally too much for the small world.